I'm Alessandra with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Belstaff Calthorpe women's jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the Belstaff Calthorpe jacket is going to be a timeless black leather jacket designed for mild weather riding. So if you're not familiar with Belstaff, Belstaff has been around since the 20s, and they are synonymous with premium quality materials and fashion-forward design. So if you haven't heard from them, they have done everything from waxed cotton to parachutes during World War II, and now most recently they're known for infusing some of their fashion into motorcycle apparel. Now, one of the awesome things about this jacket, other than it looks like a classic black leather jacket and not a motorcycle jacket, is that it does have a fair amount of stretch into it along the sides, and it also has CE rated level 1 armor right out the box in the shoulders and the elbows. Now, before we get into the actual details of the jacket, let's talk about sizing. So Helen, to my left, is 5'6", 135 pounds, with a 36-inch chest and a 30-inch waist, and she's in a size 40. Now, if you were to look at the size chart, she's actually comes in around the size 42, but because there are some decent leather accordion stretch panels all along the sides, we were able to get her into a 40. Now, when she first put it on, she was like, this is not going to zip, but we pulled on those accordion stretch panels a little bit, and she got it on. That said, if you are maybe a little bit less petite and have a curvier bust, I would probably wind up going with the size that's recommended for the size chart. If you're more petite like Helen, though, you probably squeeze in a size down. If you are concerned about shipping, no worries. Orders over $39 ship for free. And as always, if you want to see what other women's apparel is available at RevZilla, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So let's get into the Calthorpe itself. So the main construction of this jacket is going to be a pull-up waxed cowhide leather. So the wax is going to give it a nice water repellent finish to it, and the pull-up leather really has this nice Italian leather feel. So again, you're getting a very premium material from Belstaff. In terms of protection, you're going to get the CE level 1 at both the shoulders and the elbows that I mentioned, but you're also going to get a back protector pocket in the back of the jacket should you want to add a back protector that's CE rated down the road. Now, I would definitely suggest that because when you hit the ground, coming off of a crash, you definitely want a little bit more impact protection. My nitpick is that, you know, they should have just probably included it with the jacket around the $1,200 price point, but with that said, we can get you one at RevZilla. So if we get into the jacket itself and start at the top here, you're going to have this very classic buckle closure at the top. It does have a little collar stay, so if you want to go ahead and buckle that, this is pretty long. Use the collar stay at highway speeds. What's also nice about the collar is underneath the leather here, you're going to get a micro corduroy finish. It's super soft so that when you put this jacket on, there's no rubbing, no chafing. It feels really nice around your neck. Moving down the front of the jacket, you're going to get one of Belstaff's proprietary zippers that has their logoing on it. And then at the bottom here, you're going to get these two pockets with these double snap closures. In the front, you can kind of see there's a little bit of a princess cut, so it just has like a really nice feminine look from the front of the jacket. Now, if we go up to the shoulder and work our way down, at the shoulder, you're going to get that armor that we mentioned and this nice rounded cap sleeve. And then if we move down the arm, and Helen just lifts her arm like this, I'm just going to turn you. At the bottom of the cuff here, you're going to get a 2-snap closure. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. You're also going to get a wind gaiter as well as a micro corduroy finish again at the cuff, which is super soft. All right. Helen, go ahead and turn this side for me and put your arms in the riding position. So if we look at the side again, you're going to have this double leather-backed elbow here for some additional abrasion resistance at this elbow impact area. And then if we work our way down the side here, you're going to get that large leather accordion stretch panel that I mentioned earlier. Now, one thing to note is this doesn't have any waist adjusters, and instead you're getting that leather accordion stretch. And as I mentioned earlier, it's pretty forgiving, so there's a pretty decent amount to it. My one nitpick with this is that it only goes from the armpit to the waist. I would have loved to see this go all the way up the shoulder, because as you can see with Helen, if she tries to lift her arms a little bit higher, it's a little bit of a struggle. Giving this jacket a little bit more of the accordion stretch up here, maybe about like an inch or an inch and a half, would have increased her level of mobility and made her more able to ride a variety of different bikes with different handlebar positions. Right now, she's kind of stuck in this one position. Helen, you can go ahead and put your hands down and turn to the back. All right, so the back is going to be a fairly simple design. You do have that back protector pocket that I mentioned. You can also see that nice princess cut silhouette, giving it a really feminine, fashion-forward look. And then at the bottom here, you just have this memory foam backed drop seat. And it's, it doesn't come super low, but it comes low enough to give you a little bit of additional coverage without looking like a traditional motorcycle jacket, which if you ever see them off the hanger, they typically have a pretty long drop seat. Helen, just face me for a second. So at the side here, you'll also see Belstaff's Phoenix Rising logo. It's a nice brushed leather. It's very subtle, so you're getting minimal branding, but you're still getting that Belstaff logo, which is actually, one of the nice things about this jacket. Belstaff, because it is timeless, it's a jacket that you'll have forever. I personally like a little bit of branding on this jacket, whereas I usually don't in others. Helen, go ahead and face the front for me, please, and go ahead and open the jacket. So the inside of this jacket is going to be fairly simple. You're going to get a leather wind guard on this side, which is going to block any wind from coming in through the zipper. And then on the left-hand side here, you're going to get a classic Napoleon pocket that you can store stuff in. You can go ahead and zip up. So all in all, really timeless option from Belstaff. This is the type of jacket that at the $1,200 price point, you're gonna get a lot of premium materials, but it is expensive, so you're only gonna get one type of this jacket. And you're gonna keep it, and you're probably gonna pass it down to maybe your daughter in the future. That said, if you want to hear what other women have to say about the Belstaff Calthorpe women's jacket, click the info button on our desktop or mobile device and see what they're saying in the reviews at RevZilla.com. If you want to speak to one of our lady gear geeks, give us a call at 877-792-9455 or shoot us an email at cs@revzilla.com. Thanks for taking a look at the Belstaff Calthorpe women's jacket. I'm Alessandra, and I'll see you on the road.